Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing well actually it's the evening. So if you're watching this and it's the morning time, I did this in the evening while the kids are settled down. I am going to do a deep kitchen cleaning. I'm talking the top of the cabinets, behind the stove, inside this oven, everywhere. Deep cleaning. I'm wiping all the cabinets down. I'm making sure it is clean. So definitely stay tuned, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. So let's get started. So I started off with this product that I received, a Super Clean. They have a whole bunch of really good products. This is the aerosol can, and I had sprayed the oven down, and obviously you have to let it sit for a little while, so that's what I did. And I wanted to show you and compare this side by side. It did not get off as much as I wanted, so I resorted to the Easy Off 5-minute cleaner. The Super Clean was really good. If you don't have years and years of baked on roastness in your oven, then I totally recommend it. But for me, I haven't cleaned my oven in, oh my gosh, I don't know how long. Hence why it looks so horrible. So it needed the big guns, and Easy Off was the big guns. Now, they do have like a tire cleaner and some other cleaners, and they work beautifully. And like I said, it really will work for ovens that don't have baked on junk in it. So I do really like the products a lot. The other products I've used, I have absolutely been amazed with, and they're biodegradable, and they're more, I guess they're better for the environment, and they're healthier to use. So that's a win-win for me. So I'll definitely link all their information in the description box below. I highly recommend them. But if you have deep roastness like a barbecue grill or a nasty oven like mine, you gotta get the big guns out. There's just no way of getting around it. So now I get to scrubbing. I had the Easy Off on there. It recommends having the oven slightly warm, which it was from the dinner. So then you spray it and you let it sit. I let mine sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then I got in there, and honestly I had to spray it twice. Even with the Easy Off, I had to spray it twice. It was gross, guys. Can I just be honest? I'm a little embarrassed. It's nasty, so nasty, but it looks and feels so much better now that it's all clean. So I have an old toothbrush. No one used this toothbrush. This came from a big old pack we had gotten, and I pulled it out, and I keep this under the sink for all like the little nooks and crannies, like around the cabinets and places like this, and it works perfectly. So I definitely recommend keeping an old toothbrush in the kitchen somewhere, just so you can get into all the grooves and really clean it up good. Now I'm going to get the back of this scrubber, whatever this is called, and I'm just going to clean it really good. Now, I will tell you, I forgot to film it, but I did take a straight edge razor blade and I scraped the gunk off of the glass part because it was that bad, you guys. It was so gross. So here I am, just continuing to scrub the oven as much as I possibly can, trying to move my hair, big old head out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing here. You can see the Easy Off is still on there, and I'm just cleaning it. Like I said, this was a long process. It took quite a while, so you're gonna need some time. As I mentioned before, this is me spraying it again. So this is the second time I sprayed it. I just had mentioned it a moment ago, but I wanted to show you guys I had to get done again. And I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to let it sit, and I'm going to try to get more of this disgusting mess off. Now, one thing that I have noticed every time I have pulled this bottom tray out, just crumbs and grossness. And I will vacuum this periodically, but I really wanted to just, if this is going to be a deep kitchen cleaning, I'm going to get everywhere. Look at that. Gross. I'm embarrassed. Honestly, like that's disgusting. And I do periodically vacuum that out. It's been a while. Obviously, I haven't done around the edges very well, but I am a woman that uses my stove multiple times a day. We have a lot of people in the house and a lot of cooking going on, so give me some grace. Now I'm getting it done. Thank God for my little Dyson here. It is so powerful and I love it. This is the one that I upgraded to, and it has just been the best. So definitely check out the link I have in my description box if you guys are interested. I also have a review which I will link above if you want to compare some of the models. I had the V6, this is the V8 Absolute, and I love it. It is perfect, especially for things like this. You don't want to get the big old vacuum out with all the attachments, so this is awesome. So it gets all this junk up. I'm going to get all the dust before I start really scrubbing it down, and that's what I do before I really start scrubbing things down. I'm always going to give things a quick vacuum and just get off or get up any of the loose particles. So now I'm taking that same brush. I have rinsed it in between cleanings. I've rinsed it a lot, and I've just got regular soap and water here. This is the Mrs. Meyer's basil scent soap, dish soap, and I just got a nice little lather, and I am just going to scrub every little inch inside this pull-out area. It was so bad, you guys. I don't even know. I just don't even know. It just, you know what? I'm human. Oh well. Clean it and move on with your life. So that is what I'm doing here. And honestly, it's cleaning up so nicely. So that makes me really happy. I find such satisfaction in deep cleaning like this. It is so therapeutic for me. Is it for you guys? I've told you in some of my other videos, I struggle with anxiety and a little depression, and like getting into like really organizing, some intense organizing and cleaning is so good for my soul. I just cannot even tell you. And then to step back and see what I've accomplished, that helps me feel more motivated, and it's just great. So if you guys struggle with anything, get down and dirty and start cleaning and organizing, and you're going to be proud of yourself. Things are going to get done. You're going to be accomplished, and it is just going to be such a boost of endorphins. It's amazing. So now I'm going to give it a final wipe down with the sponge here, getting the footings of the stove cleaned up, getting all that debris and grime out of the way there so it can really start looking really nice. I'm going to speed this up for you guys just a little bit because it is the same thing over and over. I know you guys love longer videos, and I am more than happy to do that. But in some of these areas, I think it's best for me to speed it up a little bit. Let me know if you would rather me not do that. But just for time purposes, that's what I'm going to do so we can move on. Here we go. This is the final product, and honestly I'm really thrilled about how it looks. So that was the Super Clean Degreaser, one time used for what it was directed for, and then Easy Off twice. So it's looking good. I'm feeling pretty proud of it, and honestly now I don't want anyone to use it so it stays clean. I'm going to put all of the pans back into pans and trays back into the bottom drawer there, and I'm going to pull the oven out because it is time to scrub the side, the back, the walls, and the side of the cabinets because oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. It is nasty. I'm going to get the broom out and I'm going to sweep it up as much as possible before I get the vacuum on it. But good heavens, I really encourage you guys just to take a day and do this, and you will be so surprised what is getting lost and lodged and stuck back there. It is really gross. Look at that. Look at everything that was under my stove for so long. That is gross. Now I'm going to use this Method antibacterial spray. I really do like this spray here, honestly. I like the fact that it's healthier for you. Now, I have asthma, and certain scents and smells and sprays really bother me, and this is fine as long as I spray it and I walk away, because I'm really, really sensitive to that kind of stuff. But I really do love it, and I love that it's better for the environment. That's a huge, huge plus for me. I get all my products from Grove Collaborative or Target. I love Happy Mail, so I will not lie to y'all. I love to get a box in the mail. It just makes me smile. So when I get my cleaning products delivered, it is really exciting for me. So I do order them from Grove Collaborative most recently, and they are the same price as Target, so why not? And they give you free gifts, which is super cool. And for new customers, they always have really nice little gifts for you guys, little welcome gifts. So I definitely recommend it. I will be honest with you, I was kind of skeptical about it. I've seen so many YouTubers doing it, and I thought, really, is it that big of a deal? Do you really save? What is the point? I can just go to Target, and I really enjoy it. I genuinely do. I love the little goodies that they give, and they seem to really care. They always do little sweet notes, and it's just nice. It's a really, really good service. If y'all are interested, I do have a link in my description box. No pressure. I'm just letting you know. I really do like the products, and I like that they are good, like healthier. They're biodegradable. They're good for the environment. They're not full of toxic junk, especially when you have little ones going around. So I really encourage you guys to check them out. So now I am wiping down everything. I am drying the side of the cabinets off. Because they're wood, I don't want water to sit on them very long, because you know that will kind of mess them up. So I'm just going to do a final wipe down and scrub all of the little areas back here just to make sure it is completely clean before I move the oven back. Now that everything's dried up and I've got all the excess water soaked up, I am going to give it another vacuuming just to make sure I didn't miss anything. No extra dust or crumbs are hiding back there, because I want it completely a clean surface before I put the stove back. Okay, it's looking pretty good to me. Now I'm going to spray the side of the oven down with the antibacterial spray, and I'm going to give it a good cleaning. You know, where the stove and the countertop meet, it always gets a lot of gunk and grossness there. So this is much needed, and everything comes off beautifully, which I'm super excited about. And honestly, I need to be doing this probably every few months, not once a year. I'd encourage you guys to do it too. Every time I clean something with my sponge, I'm always giving it a wipe down with my rag, because like I had mentioned before, I want to get it dry before I push it back. And so that's why I'm wiping everything down with the dry towel. One last cleaning with the vacuum, just to make sure I get all of the debris and particles from moving it out. I'm going to get that up real quick before I move on to my cabinets. Now I have these microfiber cloths. I actually picked them up at Walmart. I think it was 2 of them for $1.98, and I have been seeing these kind of floating around on YouTube and some other cleaning things that I have seen, and I wanted to give them a try. I was kind of skeptical, and I really like them. I actually was really, really surprised. The idea of saving paper towels is a big win for me, because honestly, paper products are super expensive, and we could get into the whole environmental thing, but I really thought, okay, let me just use one a day and see how it works. And I love it. The material is it just grips the dirt and it gets it off, and you don't need a lot of cleaner. So that was really cool too. I recommend them. I really do. I got some from the dollar store. I haven't tried those out yet, but these I really like. Like I said, I got them from Walmart. They were $1.98 for 2. Now I'm ready to investigate the top of these cabinets, and as you can see my face here, I'm just in shock. I'm actually telling my husband right here how disgusting they are. I found toys up there. They were covered in a nice thick layer of disgusting sticky dust. I have got to show you what this looks like. Can you believe it? I mean, we have a lot of people in our house, so dust is a big thing with us, and we try to dust every single week. That's a part of my weekly cleaning routine. I've gotten better with my little list that I've made, and you've seen that in other videos if you guys have been with me for a while. If not, I will link that above, but this is amazing. So thank goodness for this little handy vacuum. Again, it is a lifesaver, and I'm going to just try to clean up any of the loose dust before I start scrubbing it off. So do you guys decorate the top of your cabinets? Let me know if you do. And if you do, find me on Instagram and I'd love to see a picture. I have really been back and forth. I have always kind of, been the way of thinking that you do decorate on top of cabinets, and you add your little greenery or whatever else you want up there. But I will do it during the seasons, and when I take it down, I feel like the room feels so much more open and airy, so I don't put anything back up there throughout the year. Like I said, I just usually do it around fall and Christmas. So I always take it back down, but then I'm always torn, like whether I should put something up there or not. I was thinking about making a farmhouse sign. If you are new, then you don't know, but I actually have an Etsy shop and I make handmade farmhouse signs. So I was thinking about doing something up there, but I'm just not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Decorate above the cabinets or no? I saw an episode from Joanna Gaines where she had said don't decorate a lot on top of cabinets because it takes your eye straight there and it can make the walls not look as tall or the ceilings look as tall. So I'm torn. So let me know in the comments below what you guys do. So now I'm taking the super clean aerosol can and I am spraying the top of the cabinets because it's supposed to be better for you and better for the environment. I figured it would not hurt the wood. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had to show this to you real quick. Disgusting. Back to it. So I sprayed it up there and I'm going to let it sit for a minute and just do its degreasing magic. And in the meantime, I am going to get any of these particles in the microwave with the vacuum. That way I'm not scooping it all onto my clean stove, and I'm just going to wipe down the microwave. I've been trying to do this every single week, so it's not really that bad. I don't have to do a lot here. Just a quick wipe down and clean the tray, and we are good to go. So here's the final wipe down. After the inside's all clean, I'm going to close the dishwasher up because obviously there are always dishes floating around, so I did a few. In the meantime, now I'm going to get back to the top of the cabinets. I have let the degreaser sit for a minute because, as you saw, I vacuumed and then I wiped it with the wet microfiber cloth. That was not enough, you guys. So I sprayed the degreaser, I let it sit for about 10 minutes, and now I'm taking the wet cloth again and I am going to wipe the top of the doors because they were kind of sticky and gross with the dust, and then I'm going to start really cleaning the top of these cabinets. I was really surprised in all honesty, I was surprised how well that spray worked, and I was able to use this cloth and wipe it right up, and that was really awesome because before it kept getting stuck and clumpy and nasty, and so this was a lifesaver. And it didn't bother my asthma at all. Sometimes I will kind of cover my nose with a rag like you might have seen in other videos, or my shirt, or even wear a mask, but it didn't bother me, so I'm really happy about that. But all of the grossness, and I know I keep saying that, but I was just so surprised about how gross it was up there. But all this stuff came right up, and it honestly looks like they look like new cabinets up there. Now that that is all done, thank goodness, I am going to use the vacuum here to just get any of the crumbs here. This is where we store our toaster every day, and I'm just going to give it a good clean up and wipe down just to make sure there's no extra crumbs in the cabinet and all around the toaster. So just so you guys know, I got my other microfiber cloth and I got some warm water on it, some soapy warm water, and I'm just going to wipe the cabinets here. I actually did this about 2 weekends ago because I want to paint these cabinets, and that is my plan for this summer, but I better get on it because the summer is almost over. It's probably best to wait till the kids go back to school anyway, because kids paint, cabinet doors off, enough said. So I didn't have to do too much here because my son Liam and I actually cleaned all of these cabinets really well with the toothbrush and the scrubber, so I didn't have to do too much. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that where I showed him cleaning my cabinets. It was a lot of fun, and honestly it gave him something to do, so it was a nice little job for him. So I pulled my bench up to the refrigerator, and I am going to pull the bins down like you just saw, and I'm going to get any dust up here and wipe it, give it a good wiping down before I put the bins back in here. These bins are going to carry juice boxes for lunch box snacks like peanut butter crackers and things like that, and then in the other white bin is all of the chips for their lunches. I was going to clean behind the refrigerator, but I had remembered that we actually did it recently, so I didn't need to do that, and I'm kind of happy because it was getting later in the day, as you can see in the windows there, and I was done moving appliances out. So luckily, I just was able to use the vacuum, wipe it down, and put all the bins back. Now, I wanted to get bins from the dollar store. That was my goal, but I could not get the sizes that I wanted, so these are from Target. They have them now. They're pretty affordable. The middle one, like I had mentioned, is for the Capri Suns. It's perfect. It fits a ton of Capri Suns, and the other large bins on the side will be the snacks and the chips. Perfect as well. I will be making labels for that, and I'll definitely show you guys on Instagram or a new home tour what all of that looks like when it's all done. Now I've got these really cute little command clips there. I put them on the inside of the cabinet, and I will hang the wet microfiber cloths there, and also my gloves, as you saw. Now I'm going to take everything off the refrigerator, and I'm going to start cleaning this really good. I don't know how you guys are, but I honestly love it when my refrigerator has nothing on it. But I feel torn because I want to display the kids' artwork, and I need to have the dry erase area there for groceries. But I love it when there's nothing. Maybe I should make a little area in my house to have all their stuff. Let me know what you guys do. Do you have a refrigerator full of magnets and art and notes, or do you leave it bare? I use the Method spray for the stainless steel, and I do like it. I really do like it. We have used the wipes, and I like those as well, honestly, but I felt like those left streaks. This spray with the microfiber cloth, yes, this is another cloth. I went through quite a lot this evening. Really gives it a nice clean surface, no smears. It's really nice. I really recommend this. I don't shine or polish my stainless steel like I should, but I do now I should say I didn't like I should, but I do now because I have this spray and I really like it.
'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain.
So now I'm going to wipe down my microwave, the front of my oven, and my dishwasher as well, just to get them all polished and looking nice and get all of the fingerprints and whatnot off of it, and it makes them look so good. They honestly look brand new.
You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me, we could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious.
Now I am going to scrub my sink since everything else is done. The kitchen and everything I wanted to do with this deep clean is pretty much done. I am going to use this cream cleanser that I also got from Grove Collaborative, and I love it, you guys. I use the, the Bar Friends Keeper or Barkeeper's Friend. I don't know. I know someone corrected me in one of my videos. Sorry, I cannot remember off the top of my head. I use that and I really like it. It definitely gives the stove the sink a really good polish and shine, but I wanted to try the cleanser because it's just, better for the environment and all of that, and I wanted to give it a try. I saw my friend from This Crazy Life vlog, Amanda, use it, so I gave it a shot, and I do like this one a lot. You see that I just kind of squirted it on there, and I just start to scrub it. I go in circular motions with this little brush here. This brush is coming to the end of its days with me, so I'm using it as much as I possibly can before I throw it out. And once I start rinsing it with water here, it gives a nice little lather, and it is really great. Highly recommend this cleanser. I don't know about you guys, but I find scrubbing the sink extremely relaxing. I am going to be doing the Fly Lady cleaning. Let me know if you guys have heard of her. I know some of my sweet subscribers have mentioned it, and I have been looking it up, and I am really liking what she's got going on. I've done zone cleaning before, but one of the things that she talks about is cleaning the sink. And I find this extremely relaxing. I love the way my kitchen feels when my sink is polished. You guys know, like I've said in my other videos, if you guys have been with me for a while, I always clean my sink every single night. But when you take it a step ahead or a step beyond and really polish it, it feels so good. And the kitchen, it just comes together. It's like making your bed. As silly as it may sound, just give it a try. I love it. Did you guys see that sweet little pat from my husband? He is just the best of the best. I just cannot even. Sorry, got a little sidetracked as I was watching this and I saw him, and just gives me all the feels. Here I am giving the pantry a final wipe down. I am just about done with my kitchen cleaning, and I've been staying on top of this, wiping it down every single week, so it's not really that bad. So I'm just going to give it a good wipe down just to kind of finalize the kitchen and get ready to be done. kitchen deep clean with me. I hope it motivated you to get your kitchen clean. It is 9 o'clock and my children are eating. So, more dishes. I didn't say you did it. Hi, I am doing an outro. Rude. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this deep clean kitchen clean with me. I hope it motivated you and encouraged you to clean all the nooks and crannies of your kitchen. There were so many things like above the cabinets that was really disgusting. I felt disgusting. I felt gross. I honestly just didn't realize how bad it was up there. Who looks on the top of the cabinets? Well, I guess I will from now on. So it feels really good. The kitchen feels really good. I finished it off with cleaning and scrubbing the sink, which is amazing. If you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and don't forget to like this video. See you guys. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.